development. She's a mentor at the Take Charge program, a leadership program for Catholic youth, which is run by the Archdiocese of Bombay. She's also on the editorial board of the Teenager Today magazine. In addition to all this, she also makes time for youth ministry and especially the young adults ministry at her home parish. So, Paul, we are so happy to have you here today, and we are indeed overjoyed to welcome you to this webinar. Thank you so much.
Uh, Thank
Over
you
to
so
you,
much,
Pearl.
Sunera.
The floor is now yours.
Thank you, Sunera, and thank you, Father Joshan, for the opportunity to be here and to meet so many people from so many different parishes and to meet everyone who's really so involved in their own ministry. So hopefully, what we're going to be doing is spending some time today. Which well interacting with one another, and my aim is that it gives us ideas in terms of aspects, ideas for each of us to kind of take back and say how can we use this in our own parishes. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. I'm going to just share my screen, and Father Joshan and Sunera can just let me know if you all can see the screen.
Yes,
Yeah,
you can see that. Yeah.
Great, fantastic. Yeah. Good. So, Father, shall I begin?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, in terms of session objectives, we're looking at three main things. We're looking at one is experiencing online meetings and how they can transform and strengthen ministry experience. So that's one thing that we're looking at. Just for us ourselves to have an experience. The second one is introduction to the Zoom platform. I do know some of you are using different platforms, and there are a number of platforms to choose from. You could use whichever platform suits the organization and suits the parish. I looked at Zoom over here particularly because my sense was that a lot of people were using Zoom. So we will do some bit of a step-by-step process in terms of how to set up a Zoom meeting, etc., creation of breakout rooms, etc. Particularly looking at this platform. And actually the whole bit of actually figuring out how to use different functionalities. What are the different functionalities that are available, and how do we actually use those functionalities? And particularly right now we look at Zoom, but we can also look at the different platforms that you all are using. I think a number of you are also using Google Meet. The good thing with all of these platforms is that it's really allowing all of us to come online. They're all very simple. And as soon as we start using them, we realize that we can get comfortable with them really fast. Yeah. Now, as Father Joshua mentioned, this session is in two parts. Okay. Today's session is more about experiencing online meetings and experiencing the different functionalities. So we ourselves will just experience it today. And then the next time, that means the next Saturday, is when we'll get into technical details. So the technical details of how, the how of using a poll, the how of breakout rooms, what are the options that are available, what do I need to click on, how do I create things, yeah? So that will happen at the next meeting. Today will be more about just experiencing it and for us to kind of just get ideas of what all can we possibly do for our own meetings back at our parish. I'm hoping that sounds okay, Father Joshan, that sounds cool? Yes? If anyone has got their cameras on, you can just give me a thumbs up. And right now, the only person who's got the camera on, actually, I think is an error for me. Yeah. Oh, and the others have also got the camera on. Yes. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you. I see Debbie has put a hand up. I also see brilliant. Great. Thank you so much. Great. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay. So we'd like to hear from you right now. Okay, and in order to hear from you, we're going to actually have a bit of an online poll. Okay, so what's going to happen? Let me just go back to my Zoom screen. 1 second. Okay. Now, what's going to happen? Fantastic. Thank you, Wilfred, Linda. I did see the thumbs up. I couldn't remember the names at that point of time, but cool. Fantastic. Thanks, Brenda. Okay. Now, I'm going to send out, thanks, Catherine. I'm going to be sending out a poll right now, okay? It will appear on your screens, okay? And we're asking you basically two simple questions, okay? So the first question is actually going to be, how many ministries are you part of? Okay, that's going to be the first question in the parish. What are the ministries that you're part of? So let me actually launch it. So the first question is going to be, how many parish associations are you part of? And the options are going to be none, 1 to 2, 3 to 4, or just too many to count. Okay, so those are your options, okay, for how many parish associations are you part of. The second one is going to be, the second question that you will see is, what is your level of experience with online meetings? Okay, and your options are online meetings. What is that? Okay, the second one is attended a few and I'm still finding my way. The third one will be, I've got a hang of it and I am beginning to get comfortable. And the other option is saying online meetings have now become second nature for me. Okay, so I'm launching the poll and now you should be able to see on your screens the question. Okay, and you just click on what your option is. Okay, fantastic. The responses are coming in. Brilliant. Very cool. Very nice. Good. I will show you the responses in a bit. We've got about 50% who have voted so far. Okay. 27 people. So that's 59% have voted. Very cool. The percentage of our voting is also increasing. 63% have voted so far. Okay, very cool. I can see 70% have voted. My gosh, we only have like our country elections like this way. Imagine 74% have voted right now.
I was just going to say that. I wish we had a good turnout in our national elections also.
Telling me 82%. Brilliant. For the others, the polling bit should be on your screen. And once you tick your answer or you choose your answer, it will go to the next question. Okay. And if you have any queries or questions, please feel free to put it in the chat box. I will tell you once again where the chat box is, just so that we know that everyone's in. Okay, let's see. Fantastic. We've got 41 out of 47. That's an 89% now voted. I'm going to wait for another 5 seconds and see if that reaches 90%. And then I'm going to end the poll and actually share the responses with you. Okay, I'm going to end the poll and you're actually going to see the answers in terms of how everyone has actually fared. Yep. Okay, share the results. Okay, can everyone see this? Can everyone see the results? Yeah, you can also switch on your camera if you're comfortable and so that I can see also. I'm also going to tell you what the results are. How many parish associations are you part of? Okay, we actually have 1 to 2. That's what the maximum number are. Okay, 1 to 2. Very quickly, Father Joshan, can you see the poll results? Fantastic. Sinera, you can see the poll results? Fantastic. Okay, cool, great. Yeah. So we've got 1 to 2. That's the number of parish associations. Many are part of. 3 to 4. Many are also part of. 10% are part of. Too many to count. And what is your level of experience with online meetings? Okay, 1%, 2% says online meetings. What is that? Okay, and then we've got 33% who have said attended a few and still finding my way, and we've got 52% who have said got a hang of it and getting comfortable. Oh, that's brilliant. That's fantastic. And then we also have online meetings have now become second nature. That's fantastic. We've got quite a number, therefore, on this group who have been part of online meetings. And we've got a small section that are kind of finding their way and beginning to get well comfortable with this whole aspect of online meetings. Yeah, great. Okay. Now, I do hope everyone was able to see the results. I'm also checking the chat at the same time. And Father, was there anything in the chat that we need to look at or all okay?
There's just 1 or 2 people who said that they could not see the poll.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you at the end of today's session, yeah, when we come back, I'm actually going to ask you, were you not able to answer the poll or you were not able to see the results? And we kind of fix that. But I'm hoping, well, you could see that most of you were able to do that poll. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, so Lily's also saying she was not able to see the poll. Okay, cool. So what we'll do is we'll tackle this, of course, the next time in terms of where did the poll really come in and how do you actually answer those questions with the poll. Yeah, cool. Okay, will do. Thanks, Lily. I've made a note of that. Alicia and Lily and Brenda. Okay, great, fantastic. So what we've got from the poll so far is that most of you, okay, have been part of online sessions. Okay, you're kind of getting comfortable with it, and therefore what you're really looking for is possibly more ideas to really look at now making these sessions online. There are also some of you over here who have not really been part of too many online sessions, and we're actually saying, you know what, I'm at the beginning of my journey. The interesting thing with this pandemic is at this point of time, everybody is learning. It's the best time, okay, really, it's the best time to kind of be in a position where you're working. It's the best time to actually hold a phone and a laptop also for the first time, okay, because everyone is learning. And as Father Joshan and Sineria said, I'm a management consultant, so my main work is training with regards to leadership, working with teams, etc. After a very, very long time, even in like business conversations, and it's actually very liberating. Okay, suddenly everyone is talking in a way where they realize that we are all learning. You know, especially with technology, because there are new things coming up every day. And simple things. Suddenly, I will not be able to find my mute button or unmute button. Yeah, suddenly that will happen, and suddenly you'll be like, I'm so sorry, I don't know where the mute button is. And then someone will say, oh, yeah, I had the same issue yesterday. I figured out if you move the cursor to the left-hand side, it appears. Okay. So this is happening with everyone. And that's the exciting part, because everyone is really getting to learn from one another. And even if it's the first time you're online, you would have realized something with trial and error that someone else didn't know. Okay, and that's what's interesting with the whole learning bit. So cool. So we've done that in terms of really looking at the beginning of hearing from you, and in terms of really saying where are we all coming from. Now we're actually going to get into another bit over here, which is actually when we're looking at taking ministry online. So if we are in an online meeting. Now, if we were part of a regular meeting, and if all of us were meeting in a parish hall, by now we would have at least smiled at each other, and the person sitting next to you, you would have smiled at, possibly asked the person's name, and actually had some conversation with the person, okay, by now, okay. We want to replicate that also over here, because look, we don't really have this opportunity often to meet people from across various parishes, and really with geography not being a boundary anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of an icebreaker, but the icebreaker will also be related to our theme, okay? And our theme is taking ministry online, okay? So what I've done is we've given you a couple of words over here, okay? And we're asking you to unscramble the mystery. So you've got about 11 words, okay? I want you to have a look at these words, okay? Quietly, and you will be quiet because we have muted everybody, okay? So quietly, try and see if you are able to unscramble these words, okay? All of them are related to taking ministry online, okay? All of them are related to taking ministry online. Try and see if you're able to unscramble them. So I'm going to give you one example, and the example is the first one, okay? If you unscramble it, everyone, I can see people smiling. I'm hoping that was the easiest one, okay? So the first one, if you unscramble it, it's mass, okay? M-A-S-S, mass. So similarly, try and unscramble the rest of it. I'm going to be giving you 30 seconds, okay? You've got to write down the answers, the ones to which you don't have the answer and you're not able to figure it out, okay? Try and just copy it. Try and just copy it the way it is, okay? try and copy it the way it is. So the one that you don't have the answer to, try and copy it the way it is. Don't give the answers on the chat. So I do not want the answers on the chat. Okay. You are not allowed to talk. You are not allowed to write on chat right now. Okay. So you're not going to be putting it on chat. So put down your answers. Okay. And the ones that you don't have the answers to, okay, just put down the letters exactly the way you see it. Okay. I'm actually going to start my own timer. Okay. And my own timer starts now. Okay. And I will stop it at any moment. And I'm going to give you the next instructions. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Someone's coloring my screen for me. That's okay. We will also use that functionality at some point in time. Cool. Okay, yeah, you've put down your answers, and whatever you've not caught, you've kind of written it down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I am going to do right now, okay, is I'm going to invite you to get into breakout rooms. Okay, you will have you all will be about 8 of you all in each breakout room. So you will get a pop-up with an invitation to a breakout room. Just get yourself added, just accept it, and you will be in a smaller group. Okay. In that smaller group, you can do a quick introduction, okay, of your names. If you're comfortable, do switch on your camera. If bandwidth isn't an issue right now, switch on your camera. It's just easier to kind of see one another, obviously, then. Try and get all the answers down. So quick introduction, try and get all the answers down, and I will also get into your breakout rooms, and if you need any help, I will probably give you the questions also. Okay, so get into your breakout rooms, start with whatever you have right now, the limited amount that you have right now. Okay, so you will get your breakout room invites in a bit. Okay. I'm just doing a quick calculation right now to see how many people should be in each breakout room. That was me doing mental math right now. So yeah. Okay. Okay. So there'll be about 5 to 6 participants in each room, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, everyone, get ready to get into a virtual room. Okay, we are opening the breakout rooms now.
Sienna, what luck you ended up in my breakout room.
Yes,
I ended up in this room, whatever. So, what are we supposed to discuss, by the way?
we have to figure out the scrambled words that she sent. We have
The
to figure out
scrambled
the
words.
answers. Yeah.
I got a few of them, not all, but
Same. I've got YouTube, internet.
yeah, there was WhatsApp, there was counseling, I think, Zoom.
Counseling. Which one is counseling?
The last one?
11th one is counseling.
Okay.
11th one is counseling, yeah.
8th one is adoration.
Adoration, yes. Are these two also here? Lizzie and Redmi?
Tenth is WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Which ones have we not got?
The 4th one is internet. The 2nd is YouTube.
Yeah.
The 7th is Instagram. 8th is adoration. 9th is we haven't got that yet.
What is it? Can you tell me the letters of the 9th one?
Yeah, it's MIRA.
MIRA.
Yeah. COO.
Yeah.
Double N.
Yes.
FTI.
STI.
F for flag. FTI.
Acha. FTI. Okay.
The 10th is WhatsApp. Has anyone got the second one?
What's the second one?
AREIEX.
Okay. Hi, can I have everyone's attention?
Yes.
Okay, I have also just sent you all in the chat, if you can see.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you should be able to see all of the unscrambled words.
Scrambled words. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, y'all will have about 5 minutes, okay, to close.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay, WhatsApp. Yeah, the ninth one is difficult. I have not been able to get the ninth one myself. Anyone has any other ideas? Sanena or Lizzie or Sarita, I think that is.
Second one, I feel like examiner it is.
Ah, yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
yeah.
I should have got that. I'm from the examiner.
Yeah.
The second one is the examiner, correct. So what? The third one was YouTube, no? Right, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fourth one was
Internet.
internet, then Zoom, then training. Sixth is training, right? Yeah.
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 Sixth is training. Seventh one is Instagram.
Instagram.
Eighth one is
Adoration.
adoration. Yeah.
Carol, how do we go from here into camera?
So you will have an icon at the bottom of your screen
Yeah,
which says video, start video.
this is for the question.
Now we want the what is called screen.
Because we are in a group now. No?
Sienna, I think you have to type the names, right? You have to type the answers.
No, I think once we get out of the breakout room, she'll ask us to say it.
No, because I had attended the earlier
want to go
session,
into camera.
the women's cell session. We had to type the answers in the chat or something. I don't know, because some the other groups, we had got the answers right, but we forgot to put it in the chat. So just ask her, na?
Okay, okay.
Just ask her how do we present
we
the
are coming
answer.
to group now.
Just if we come into group.
Anyone has got the ninth one?
That's
We still don't have one actually over here, the ninth one.
they will tell us.
WhatsApp.
Confirmation, ninth one.
Oh, 9.
Is that confirmation? Yeah, right, correct. That's
See how to work.
yeah, that's right. It's confirmation, I think. Yeah, the ninth one is
Right.
confirmation.
Yeah.
We got these words, but
Yeah, I think so. Good job.
Thanks.
I don't think we are supposed to put it in the chat because no one else has done
Not
that
chat,
also.
but just
So
ask Father where, because you have to give the answers immediately.
okay, fine.
We can write and keep. If they ask, then we can enter it
But
afterwards.
Yeah, send it that time.
do I go here on this? These dots?
You know, the first is just the price and to see who you are. It is the second
Yeah.
one. All the people there.
Father, I don't think she
Write the
can
answer
see
in
it.
the chat box.
Now I've sent her a chat. In the chat box, I have.
No, but she isn't on this group.
Well,
No, she's not on the group. She's on some other group right now. Yeah, so she's not on.
We will write and keep. If
Trying
she
to
asks,
form
then
the
we will
Yeah.
share it.
She's in the third breakout room right now. So she's going from one room to the other. Anyways, I guess we just wait till. So Sanena, which parish are you from?
Father, I'm from St. Joseph Parish, Mira Road.
here too, actually.
Mira Road. Okay, very
Yes,
good.
yes.
So you said
I
you
was
attended the training of the women's cell
Yes,
also, right?
yes,
Where Pearl
yes,
was
yes.
there. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes. No, I didn't attend the training of this the Zoom call, how to host a Zoom call, but we had a orientation session. That time Paul was there. She was hosting it.
She was hosting it. Okay,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
fine. Yeah,
Orientation session for the women's this thing
for the
commission.
women's this one.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. We have this every year, so that's how.
Yeah, actually, that's where I got the idea of having this for the other cells in association, like I said in the
Good,
beginning.
good, Father. Good, good.
Yeah, because
We really need this.
because even I think Agnes, I don't know if you know Agnes, who's from my parish at Dabul.
Yes,
So she
yes.
attended that. She attended that, and she told me it was quite nice, and
Okay.
that's how it started.
Okay.
The
Somebody
ones
has
who
given the
are,
answers.
I can see this lovely couple on the Redmi over here. What are your names?
I only have.
They are unmute.
Can you yeah? I will wait. I'll see if I can.
Yeah.
Can you all unmute yourself again? Yes. Now, yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Lionel and Maria from St.
Where?
Joseph's, Juhu.
Oh, St. Joseph, Juhu. Okay.
Yep, yep.
So we have St. Joseph's
been
Mira
working.
Road and St.
Yeah,
Joseph's
Mira Road, yeah.
Juhu. So which ministry are you all involved in?
We are with the family cell.
Okay.
I am with the confirmation faith formation program.
Right,
and,
okay.
Plus the SSC, SCP and all. You know.
So many ministries then.
Okay.
So it's good. I'm happy to have you over here today. This one.
Yeah,
no?
we are
Okay.
two of us from Jew, I think. So
Lilac.
there's Lilac Lewis.
Okay.
Yeah, she's this is
And Lizzie is from which parish here? There's Lizzie also.
St. Joseph Church, Mira Road.
Okay. So yeah, there's the other Mira Road here. And Sarita, is that Sarita de Almeida?
Yes, Father. Sarita. I'm from Sacred Heart Parish. I'm from the bulletin and website team of the parish.
Sacred Heart Parish, this one, Andheri.
Andheri East, yeah.
Andheri East, yeah, Mahakali. Okay.
Right.
Sienna, you have typed the answers already in the box there.
Yes, Father.
I am not sure if that had to be done, huh? It's like,
No one can see it. It's only us.
okay, fine.
Only
Okay.
we.
Good.
Yeah.
It's on the
Good.
group chat only.
That's the thing I was asking, because we have to type it,
Yeah.
I didn't know where you have to type it, but you have to type it somewhere.
So this is only visible to
Probably
our
after
group
we.
now.
Okay.
But it is written
Yes,
everyone there, na?
okay. So we are in this.
Everyone in the sense, everyone on this chat.
In this chat,
Okay.
okay.
Right.
Okay, fine.
Great.
It's good because I couldn't get that confirmation one, the number 9th one. Yeah,
Hmm.
correct.
I got
This
it.
is like Scrabble.
I didn't know that.
So this Lionel and this one, have you all been using this Zoom platform for in your parish?
Yeah. We are not in the parish, but we are in the marriage encounter, Father.
Okay.
So in our conference, we are using. In fact, just a few days back, we had Team of Mumbai.
Okay. That's nice. Okay, Pearl has messaged that
Yeah.
we are going to
Okay,
close
okay.
soon now. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yes, we have. Pearl says, make sure you have introduced yourselves to your team members. Yeah. So I guess we know each one's names and where we have come from. So yeah. So Senena and Lizzie are from Mira Road, right? St. Joseph's.
Right.
And yeah, and then we have Lionel and Maria from St. Joseph's Juhu, and Sarita is from Sacred Heart Andheri. No, yeah. Sienna is from Dabul, and I am also from Dabul. Yeah. Good. So I think we'll be back in the main group anytime soon now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I think, yeah.
This is
That
great.
was fun. That was fun.
Oh, great. Fantastic. Good. I see the rooms coming in. Breakout room 1, by the way, has not yet come in. They're still solving the problem.
No, I am part of breakout.
Oh, love it.
Yes, we are
Sorry.
back. We are back.
Sorry. Yes, breakout room 1 is all here. Apologies. It says it's not joined the breakout room. You all are all back over here. Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
Breakout room 2 is also here. I think Jessica has to still come in. Breakout room 3 is here. Fantastic. Okay, I think everyone is coming in. We just want to make sure no one is still lost in cyberspace. Okay.
Yeah, true.
So the rooms will automatically close in a minute. Well, it
In a
gives
couple of
some-
seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, so a couple of seconds and then we'll have everyone back in. Okay. Now I did see some of the teams. It took me quite some time to get to some groups before they had written their.
Lionel, hi.
I think they had written their own questions only and solved it.
Okay.
Okay.
Where I'm looking there only. You are seeing.
Y'all are looking exactly where you're supposed to look. Don't worry. Now you have to look at the screen. so that you get the answers. Okay. So I'm going to share the answers. Everyone's got the answers, I think, with them. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me if you all have got this right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, we got it.
Yes. I'm not going to give you the answers. Okay. So the first one is mass, which I had already told you. What's the next one?
Examiner.
Oh, okay. Father Joshua should be happy with this. I put this for him.
You know, I didn't get that myself. I was so embarrassed. My God, I didn't get that.
Good stuff. The second one, the third one.
YouTube.
Yes, YouTube. Okay. The fourth one.
Internet.
Okay. The fifth
Zoom.
one.
Zoom.
Not bad. Sixth one.
Training.
You know, when I was doing this, I was at home and I said, do you think this is looking very difficult? I think the answer to that is a resounding no. The seventh one.
Instagram.
What about the eighth one?
Adoration.
Not bad. Adoration. Yes.
And
the eighth one.
Confirmation.
Ninth is confirmation.
Not bad. It's good Father Johnson prayed at the beginning of the season.
Tenth is
Everyone right now is being inspired.
Last one.
WhatsApp
and counseling.
Bravo. Not bad. These are now. This is fantastic. There are a couple of groups I think that were all saying the answers in unison. But very cool. Nicely done. Okay, so it was mass, examiner, YouTube, internet, Zoom, training, Instagram, adoration, confirmation, WhatsApp, and counseling. Okay, fantastic. So these are all the different elements of course that we are now all beginning to be looking at as we actually look at online meetings. Now, what we will do is we're going to go to the next bit, and I hope you also had a chance to also speak to one another.
No, we didn't. Yes.
My gosh, you all were so focused on this activity that you all were just not able to speak to one another at all.
We spoke a lot.
Yeah.
And we got
We introduced ourselves and we took all from which parish and all that.
Yes, we spoke.
We got to know who's who.
You all got to know who's who. Very cool. Good. So now we're going to give you all a little more focused conversation, okay, to get into. We're going to ask you, and I want everyone to pay attention to this, okay? Everyone's paying attention? Yes? I'm going to put the question on the screen. One second. Okay. So the question is, okay, think of a meeting that you were part of that was highly engaging and effective. It could have been a meeting in person or it could have been a meeting online. Okay, so think through all of your experience and think of a meeting that you were part of that was highly engaging and really effective. Okay, when you were part of that meeting, you really felt that, you know,
Paul, just unmute yourself. Yeah, just unmute yourself. Yeah.
Can you all hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So think of this meeting where you felt it was very engaging, it was productive, you felt it was effective. It could have been a meeting that was in person or it could have been a meeting online also. Okay. Think of that meeting. Think of that experience. Okay. And try and identify what about that meeting made it successful. So was it that, you know, everyone was present at the meeting and everyone was really interested? Was it that everyone had given the meeting enough of time? What were elements about that meeting that made it a successful meeting? So what were the elements that made it really engaging? What were the elements that really made it effective? So think of that meeting, okay? go through your mind, think of when did this happen. It could have been a meeting at a parish council, it could have been a meeting in the society, it could have been a meeting that you recently even attended online. And you said, wow, this is a different experience and it's a nice experience. The question I'm asking you is, why was it a nice experience? What made it so interesting and so engaging? So think through that, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the breakout rooms again, okay? And this time you may be in the same breakout room, okay? I'm going to try and keep you all in the same breakout rooms, okay? We open up the breakout rooms, so you're going back into these rooms. So you've kind of interacted with these participants before, but now the dialogue is going to be in terms of which was that one experience and what happened in that meeting that made it so engaging and so effective. Okay, so everyone gets time to share. I'm going to give you about 10 minutes for the conversation. Okay, I know it's not too much of time, but 10 minutes, so quickly everyone gets to the main bit about, a little bit about the meeting and the main elements. And then amongst yourself, get one person, okay, to be able to share what were the common themes. So as a team, come up with say 3 elements or 3 ingredients that you feel from the stories that you all are sharing. There will be some common themes that emerge. So try and select those 3 common themes. Making sense? Yes? Thumbs up? Can I see some thumbs up? That means you all have heard. Yes? Oh, fantastic. Okay, cool. So I'm opening the breakout rooms. Accept it and get into the breakout rooms. Yeah, about 10 minutes is what we have. I'll come into the breakout rooms in case we need to shorten the time.
Okay.
Hi.
Yes, hi. Lizzie and Sarita, it would be nice if we could even see you all, because we can't see how you all look like. That is if you all are presentable.
Actually, I'm with my mommy and
Acha, acha. Okay, no problem, no problem. As long as you can hear us. Yeah.
time.
Okay, so I guess he's asked us to talk about this question about our experience of meetings, whether online or offline, and what made it a very nice and
Successful.
engaging experience for us. Who would like to report back? Sienna or Senena? Those 3 points, from our group, we can already appoint someone to just report back when we go back to the main group. Sienna, can you do that?
Okay, yes, Father.
Yeah, just those 3 brief points, maybe, that you can note down of what. Okay, so who would like to start? Maybe Senena? Well, I would maybe like. Yeah, okay, Senena.
Go ahead. No problem, Father. Go ahead, please.
I just wanted to say that I've really not felt till now that an online meeting was as good as an offline meeting. I still feel that the meetings that we used to have before the lockdown began were definitely more interactive and more engaging, and that's partly because there's you can see everyone properly. There's no technical difficulty in seeing people, because see, like in a technical meeting, sometimes you don't see certain people, the videos are off, you sometimes can't hear people, some people lose their connections. But when everyone is present in person, you can see everyone. And there's also that, other than the formal meeting that takes place, there's also that that chatter and that comments and that laugh and laughter and some jokes and all those kind of things that you can conduct in an offline this one, which is much more easier to do it when you are in person than online. So online is definitely more restrictive because we are not physically together. And I think like for a meeting, always when people meet together, you always like need to have a physical presence with each other. No, nothing can replace that. So yeah, so that's what I do. Yeah, Senena?
Father, I would also say online and offline, both meetings should start on time. That is very important.
Okay.
Because in both the meetings, if there's no punctuality, then I feel there's a lot of things which can be said and is not said because of lack of time, or you have lost time or whatever. Yeah. So I've attended so many of these sessions, but the meetings don't start on time. It's really irritating. Mm-hmm. So I feel that punctuality and starting on time is very important.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. This one, Lionel and Maria, would you like to say something? Sienna, maybe Sienna, you can go first.
So I recently attended your Take Charge meeting, and so I was meeting these people for the first time, and it was on Zoom. And although I had no idea of who, like I was actually meeting them for the first time, we had a lot of fun because we played a lot of games, and everyone's videos were on, so we could actually see each other. And we had the breakout rooms also, so that we could discuss individually. So I think that aspect is what I really enjoyed, like to be able to interact.
Also, these Zoom meetings are very, we feel so isolated in these dark, challenging times. So I feel these Zoom meetings, even if you cannot, be a part of it, just attending makes sense. So when you see so many people on one platform, it really makes you lift up your spirit and feel like we are all on the same boat.
Yeah.
So I feel it's really good. So I don't miss out on any opportunity which I get to attend any meeting. So I feel nice about it.
Okay, that's a good point. Lionel and Maria. Lionel, you're on mute. You'll have to unmute yourself first. Yeah. Yes.
Yep. In fact, for us, it was a first-time experience when we got into this Zoom meeting, and it was really exciting. That was one thing, and the second thing was that seeing new faces. Because we have got couples from all over India also, and when we had that conference, we could see all of them. After a very long time. In fact, we also, after a long time, we have had this Zoom experience.
Right.
The second meeting. Then the other thing is, it's not personal. Everything is virtual, in fact. And seeing people on a virtual scale, it really excites us. So that was the most interesting part. And then, that was, of course, getting to know it, know the technicalities and all. It took a little, working on it. And then gradually we got, used to it. So today also we were just waiting patiently to see when the ID is coming in everything up.
Okay.
So I did get it on the email. And so I said, yes, come on, ready, we are on to it. So that's
I think that point what you mentioned of like meeting people is actually a good thing, because now, actually through these webinars and all, we have been able to meet people beyond our parish boundaries also, because it was otherwise only meeting people mostly in our own parish. But we have met so many other people from different parishes in Bombay, all across now India, or even internationally. Like, it's like the world has come closer.
Yeah, in fact, internationally also we came across a couple.
Yeah.
They were from the Philippines and Australia.
Yeah. So it's like we are getting to meet many more new people now during this time. Yeah. This one, Sarita. Sarita, you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah.
I am missing the personal experience of being in a meeting, missing to have, like when the speaker is speaking, if you want to make some comments or pass some joke, nudging your neighbor sitting beside you, I'm missing all that fun.
Yeah. That personal aspect, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on the other hand, meetings are cheaper also, because we don't have to organize snacks in church anymore now. So now it has gone to a zero budget meeting now. So that's at least, I don't know, from the church point of view, it's cheaper to have online meetings now. We may, many parishes may just decide to continue this even after the lockdowns. Yeah, Lizzie.
So I agree with you, Father, that what you said, that we interact in online as well as personally. So in our parish, they had organized HSI meeting. In there, we used to come together and meet everyone, whoever in our parish. We used to pray, and then, and in social media also, we used to interact with persons whom we did not know also. So that way, but I personally prefer talking personally to people. So yeah.
Talking in person, no?
Yeah. But it's good talking in online, because we could meet more people in different ways.
I was just talking to someone the other day, and I was saying, like, imagine if this pandemic had happened at a time when we didn't have all this technology, when we didn't have Zoom. So what would we have done at that point of time? Now at least we can still continue many aspects of our ministry online, at least, whether it's like Sunday school or even all our meetings, our association, cell meetings and all, we can meet each other online. But imagine if we were living in a time when there was no Zoom or Google Meets and all,
The
what would,
technologies and all.
yeah. So other than just calling people up, you wouldn't have been able to do much actually during that time. So
Right.
anyone wants to share about if it has like how it has been challenging for you all? Maybe like Lionel and
Yeah.
Maria also, like, you all have been in this, maybe in this ministry for so many years, right?
Yeah,
And now to be able to adapt to
Work
this
out.
new technology now, it must have been really challenging for you all.
Very, very challenging. In fact, it was very exciting because, the moment we came onto screen and all this, now which key we have got to press or which
Correct.
what we have got to do. So it was an ongoing process now. We said back to learning skills and all everything. And that took us on our flights, So we said,
Right.
this is fantastic. Now we'll try to do that only. And it did get into an exciting mode, Pearl, because the only thing was, of course, we could not meet personally, but then virtually we could, roam the whole, roam the whole place and everything, and then get to speak to them, those who have not spoken to, people who are from other parts of India.
Correct,
We
yeah.
do not ever speak to them much, either on the phone, one-way communication. But here it's a dual.
in a group.
It was in a group,
also,
yeah.
yeah.
In a group also, yeah. So Sanena, have you been like able to, like in your parish, you are the women's cell, you said, no? One of the
Yes,
cells
yes,
is you
Father.
have been.
Yeah,
So
we
you'll
have had regular programs. We just had a program on mental health last Sunday,
okay.
where we invited a therapist, a doctor, and she gave. First, we had a overwhelming participation. We had around 120 participants
Oh,
all
very good.
over. Yeah. So it's very challenging, but it's very exciting, these Zoom meetings. One more thing I would like to share is that in these Zoom meetings, there's specific time. So you have to finish whatever you have started. You have to finish it in that time. Of course, you
Yeah.
can extend, but
Correct.
in the personal meeting, we waste time, and sometimes we go to a different tangent only.
Tangent only,
So yeah, so Zoom meetings, in fact, this is better. I feel. Yeah, I think we should continue this beyond the lockdown.
Yeah, true. No, no, because I feel that this will continue even after the lockdown in some way or the other, no? Because
Yeah.
this is also very time effective also, that
Convenient,
you
very
can,
convenient.
You don't have to
Yes.
actually physically come to church and spend the time and travel from
Exactly.
home to church and all that, no? So you can
Exactly.
actually sit at home and conduct your meetings and all. So it's very time effective also.
Yes.
So I'm sure that in some way this is going to continue even after the lockdown also. That's what I've been telling people during these webinars also. So this is not just a stopgap arrangement only for these few months or whatever, no? But it will, like the whole way in which we are going to do our ministry is going to change in the future, no?
Okay.
Even Lionel and Maria shared that they are in the marriage encounter. So I'm sure that many of these trainings and all are all going to happen online in the future, because it's difficult for people also now to come to a center or a retreat house and spend a weekend over there in training. So people may just go in for this option in the future, that we will just stay at home wherever we are and we'll have the meeting at home. So we don't actually have to come to a center and all that place, no? So this is actually going to become a thing of the future actually. Yeah. So
we have the three elements, Sienna.
Yeah, so I was thinking human interaction. So then no geographic barriers, and then time efficiency.
yeah,
Fine.
the punctuality part, yeah. Okay. So I think we can go back to our main rooms
Fine.
now. Okay?
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Group 2, brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you, great. Did you all have a chance to discuss also and interact with one another?
Yes, we did.
Brilliant. Okay, great. The others are also coming back.
Hey Trina, good to see you. I love that rosary in the background.
Yeah, no? Such a tone.
Your backdrop is very important in an online meeting. So see, we know that Pearl is very intelligent and studied because we can see an entire bookshelf there behind her.
This bookshelf is Pearl's father's bookshelf. So not Pearl's.
Whatever, but the bookshelf is the most common background used in meetings. When you look at media channels and all, you'll always find. In fact, I found an interesting article where there was one researcher who was actually trying to zoom in and read the titles of all the books also, and seeing
Oh, is it?
what kind of books do people have on their bookshelves. So that's
Yes.
quite interesting.
Yes, once I did realize there was a novel there, so I took off the novel. It didn't look so intellectually cool. And I put it aside. Good stuff. Okay, I think everyone is now back. Everybody, look at your screens. Do you see familiar people from your meeting room? They should be on the screen. Yeah. Check and see that most of them are here. If they are not here, please put in the chat box and say, "Oh my gosh, my team member is not here." Okay, check the screen. Just go through your screens, flip through the screens, and see if you can see your team members here. We do not see any SOS message, and therefore I feel everyone is over here. I think so. Yes, the numbers have increased. Okay, fantastic. Now every breakout room was asked to identify 3 elements according to your stories that you all felt was important for an effective meeting. Yeah, and of course these could be meetings that were in person or online. I'm just going to share my screen, and we're just going to go to something called Jamboard. Okay, you can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start with which group should we start with? Should we just start with group 1 in that order? Do you want to, yeah? I think group 1 can go. Yes, brilliant. Okay, group 1, who's speaking for group 1?
I will be speaking.
Yes, Yana.
Okay, so the 3 elements that we identified was human interaction, time efficiency,
human interaction, time efficiency,
and no geographical barriers.
Very nice. No geographical barriers. Fantastic. Thank you. Excellent. Yes, the next team. What were the 3 elements?
This is group 2 Ernest. And,
yes, Ernest.
Our team found out that its agenda prior to be known to all the participants.
Okay. Very nice.
Second is well planned agenda which shows their views, which will have an active participation through views and opinions from them.
Okay.
The third one would be convincing the participants, which has a general importance to all the participants, like having a common interest of confirmation meeting or a parents' day meeting or something like that.
Okay. So what did you call that earlier? You said a common interest.
Yeah.
Should I put it as common interest?
Yes, that would be fine.
Great, fantastic.
And lastly was time management.
And time management. Okay, brilliant. Fantastic. Time management. Great, fantastic. Thanks, Ernest. Very cool. Okay, team 3. Who was in team 3? Oh, we don't know who was in team 3, is it?
Mic was muted. So I'll go for team 3.
Cool.
Okay, so we narrowed it down. I think it'll overlap with the others.
Even if it overlaps, don't worry. Just say it again. No problem.
So we said that the main thing that would make it more interesting is purpose, having a clear purpose and sticking to it.
Nice.
It shouldn't deviate.
Okay, cool.
Second point would be having sessions where there are a lot of sharing and suggestions among the people.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Lastly is engagement, having activities, online activities for engaging and keeping people interested.
Okay, nice. Good stuff. Thank you. Team 4. Who was team 4? Just unmute yourself.
Sorry. Yeah,
Yes.
hi, Pearl.
Hi,
Yeah.
yes.
Hi, so my name comes as Nicole, but I'm Luella.
Okay, Luella.
From Juhu. So,
Cool.
So when we discussed what makes the meeting successful, we've come out with basically it's a good participation where information is shared, which is non-biased.
Very nice.
The second thing is, we have one person spoke at a time, so the others were listening, so there was no interruption in between. Okay. So good listening skills helps out.
Very
And
nice.
the third thing is it helps you think out of the box. You can maybe listen to somebody's information and sort of broaden your outlook towards it. And
Very nice.
yeah, so this is a 3.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Broad and outlook. Very cool. Great. Okay. Next is, I think, group 5. Are we on 5?
Yeah, right. This is Wilfred Saldana. Hi, Pearl.
Hi, Wilfred. Yes.
Right. Now, as we were discussing on this, we found out the first important thing for a successful meeting would be very good connectivity. Whatever the connectivity should be, maybe Zoom or whatever it is. So, I have experienced the very bad experience with the connectivity with the
Fine.
past
We're talking
meetings.
about what has worked. So we said good connectivity.
Second element would be the subject matter in the meeting. Whatever the subject matter should be well thought of it, so that we can have a very good discussion on the matter. And the third, the person in charge, the host would be a good host, so that we have a very good interactive session as such.
Yeah, but it is a very nice book.
Right, host. So host to allow for interactive session?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Is that, have I captured that well, Wilfred?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Great. Okay, 6, team 6.
Hi, Pearl, Candice here.
Hi, Candice.
So I think the best meeting so far was the breakout one. So I'm going to put the points across that.
Cool.
The first thing is about the objective and agenda in mind. So that was very clear.
Okay.
So that has to be there. Second is the comfort level. We were all new to each other. So because we were discussing, getting to know, so the comfort level has to be there.
Yeah.
And third is emotion. So you could see and hear each other. So then you could get to know the response and the reaction.
Very nice.
And others are, I mean, the ones which are already said earlier.
Very
But
cool.
these are 3 points.
Very cool. Thank you. Thanks so much. Great. Okay. Are we now on 7? Is it?
Yeah,
group
7.
Yeah.
Breakout
Yes.
room 7.
Yes.
Hi,
yes.
Paul. This is Iona.
Hi, Iona.
Yeah, and most of what we discussed is already there.
Sure,
But
you
I'll
can-
just say a couple of things and you can pick up.
Yeah.
So we were looking
Give us a
at
clue. Yeah.
enthusiastic and willing participants.
Very nice. Okay.
Okay, we were looking at interesting and relevant topics.
Very nice.
A distribution of responsibilities as to who is going to be doing what.
Yes. 1 second. Okay. Interesting, relevant topics and distribution of responsibility.
There was also a well-planned agenda and good utilization of time.
Okay. Okay. That's more than 3, but we will take it. Okay.
Sorry.
Good utilization of time. Okay. Great.
Thank
yes,
you.
And thank you. I'm also going to be very conscious of time right now. Okay. And the last one, the 8th one.
Yeah, Christine here.
Yes, Christine.
Yeah, we actually was a very important thing which came out from emerged is that interaction. There were many people who never spoke, sometimes, but when we have this online, they actually spoke out. Like they gave an example, like in Parents' Day, with parents who never spoke.
Very nice.
During this
Okay.
meeting, like they spoke and
Very nice.
came out of all their shyness.
Okay.
And the
Cool.
participation was like, involvement was 100%.
Very nice. Okay.
And interaction also was very good. So
Very cool.
that was a thing which I got. Otherwise, other
Very
things
nice.
were same, I think. So
Okay. Any other 2 points that you would want to kind of add on to, which were already covered, or should I leave it at this?
like interaction, I said, no, interaction, and I said participation. Participation was
Okay.
100%.
Great.
Otherwise,
Okay.
people don't come. They have some reasons, but this was a 100% participation.
Okay. Let me
Yeah.
add that. So you're
Yeah.
saying 100% participation.
Participation,
Otherwise, people
yeah.
don't come, but here you have
They have
100%
some reason, they give some reason, but you fix a time and they are able to do it from any place, like at their home, like so they're more
Fantastic.
comfortable also. It's
Great.
comfort level also.
Sure.
You are more comfort.
Sure.
So that is the thing. It was nice. Yeah.
Okay, so comfort level. Great. Okay, I think we are done with all the groups.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very quickly. Now this becomes important because we've really mined from everyone's experiences and wisdom over here. You will see that there will be some common themes that have come in. But if you look at this over here, we've said Time efficiency is something that kind of came up earlier. Well-planned agenda, time efficiency kind of go in together, time management. We spoke about the importance of having a purpose and sticking to it. So knowing the agenda is something that's important. Yeah. The fact that it needs to be, the sessions need to have sharing, there needs to be, people's suggestions need to be kind of taken in. So online activities to keep people interested, allow for sharings and sessions. We've also said emotions were important. There needs to be a comfort level with one another. Clear objective and agenda. That's something that's come up very strongly over here. Yeah. A person was spoken to one at a time. There was good listening. Yeah, I'm going to put that in terms of that whole aspect of feeling comfortable, the whole aspect of emotions coming in together. People being enthusiastic and willing to participate. Good participation, information is shared well, it's non-biased. Again, this whole aspect of this theme of comfort is coming up very strongly. Okay, interesting and relevant activities, good distribution of responsibility, helps you think out of the box and broaden outlook, good utilization of time. So that's your whole time management. And interaction, people who otherwise don't speak were actually pretty involved. Okay, these were some elements that we've kind of identified from all of us in terms of aspects that make meetings valuable and aspects that make meetings effective. Now, what we're going to do is for the next session, when we come in next, okay, I'm going to cluster these into main themes, okay, because there are themes that are emerging in terms of time management, good agenda, this whole comfort, okay, and getting people involved. Okay, so we're going to look at these main themes and say, okay, how do we, what can we do to make these a reality? Okay, we will also be sharing these themes with you all, because this is now something that you can also start thinking on in terms of how do I make this a reality in my online sessions. Okay, I'm also mindful of time. We have overshot by a few minutes. Father, can I take another 2 to 3 minutes to just?
Yes, yes, sure. Because
yeah, I hope that's okay.
Yeah, we took some time in the beginning introducing you and this meeting. So
thank you. Yes,
there is some time due to you. Yes,
we can take that time from there. Yeah. So what we have actually done is we have looked at the main elements of what makes meetings effective, and you've realized these are basically elements of a good agenda, managing the time well, the host being someone who is actually involving others. We are encouraging sharing with others. Someone already spoke of, in fact, they have found that in online meetings, people who used to not speak earlier have actually started speaking. The fact that you can see people, hear people, these are things that are important. In our meetings then that we host, how can we really ensure and be conscious about these 4 or 5 elements and make sure that they are present in our meetings? That's going to be something that's really important. One of the things, of course, that we can keep in mind are what are the challenges. Now, someone did mention about connectivity issues, and you've got to ensure that you've got, good connectivity. I completely agree, because the challenges in virtual context can be, number one, missed cues. Sometimes not everyone has their videos on. And sometimes when you're in person, you kind of see cues, you can see an expression, the tone of voice. Yeah, these are things sometimes that you spot, and in a virtual context, it can be a little difficult to spot these. The cultural divide and diversity at home. Sorry, just 1 minute. My phone seems to be ringing, and I just need to put that on silent. Sorry. The second one is the cultural divide and diversity in home situation. Some people may not be in an environment where they can actually sit comfortably and be part of a meeting. We don't know what's happening in people's houses. And I think that's where, particularly, us being part of parishes, I think this also becomes a way to actually reach out to people and to kind of keep this in mind, that everyone's got different family backgrounds and we don't know what's happening behind. Failing technology. Very possible, yeah. And you see that, I'm pretty sure you've already experienced that in your PPC meetings, that someone's internet is dropping and, you've got to connect again. On this meeting, we had 2-3 people who had to kind of keep reconnecting, okay? And then the whole aspect of risk of isolation, which means if someone is not speaking, do we actually not include the person? In fact, I thought it was very interesting. I think it was in one of the groups, I can't remember which group number, called me in to say that one person, they could not hear the person. Now, this is very interesting, okay? Because the group said we are not able to hear this person and we want to hear what this person has to say. A good thing also is in a virtual context, what you have ensured is that there is no risk of isolation. So therefore you're saying, and we said, okay, can this person actually type in his or her responses so that we get that person's input, yeah? If we can be more conscious of these challenges, we'll really be able to make sure that we are making our meetings effective, but more importantly, that they're actually reaching out to people. I think one thing that this online thing is really going to help us is really build our muscle of patience. Because in any meeting that you go into, know that there may be failed technology, okay? And I think that just helps us build our patience. And there's another thing, you will also realize, so, okay, let's put all of it. I'm going to go to helps build patience first. You know, sometimes people will mute themselves and you're having a conversation and you're not too sure whether the other is listening, especially if their video is off, okay? And then when the person doesn't respond, you're getting a little anxious and frustrated. But the thing is, some people actually take longer to respond. And in an online space, all of us need to almost give that extra time to people to respond. And in that, it really does help build patience. The second thing with online sessions that we found, the thing that gets people's attention is actually appreciation. So if someone has done something well in the previous meeting or someone has said something, go ahead and appreciate the person. That builds the connect and gets people's attention. Even if someone, you know, someone made a point and or understood your point well and re-articulated it, even actually just going, you know, actually just saying, Lucy, you actually said that point really well. Taking the person's name and actually appreciating the person completely builds that connect. Even, you know, when, and I've seen this, because even if the person has almost started going in another direction, as soon as the person realizes that what he or she did was a contribution and it made a difference, it gets the person back into the meeting. You'll realize that if someone appreciates something that you've done on a meeting, you're going to be more involved because, hey, what you did made a difference to that person. And we are all wanting to make a difference. So especially in the online world, I think when you spot someone making a difference, please tell them, because we're trying, all of us are trying very hard over here, okay? And the last bit, of course, is standing in for each other. So especially on your PPC meetings, or if you're a confirmation teacher or a Sunday school teacher, okay? If someone's net goes down, someone's saying something and that, you know, the person is not able to say it because you can't hear the person, the whole bit of standing in for each other. So actually stepping up and saying, I think this is what the person wanted to share. This is where the whole aspect of what is the agenda of the meeting, etc., preparing beforehand really helps. We found these three elements, they're really simple, but these three elements go a long way in letting people in the meeting feel comfortable and ready to open up. Okay, so these are the three main elements. And of course, what we have done today in order to build connect, engagement, and interest is we've used three main aspects. We used the online poll to get inputs from everyone, to get a sense of where you're coming from. We use the breakout rooms, okay? Hopefully you all got a chance to voice, to share in the breakout rooms. And we used what was known as screen sharing. So I've shared my screen, so everyone is looking at the same thing. And I used, you know, those little post-its that I put later on when you all were all sharing, and I kind of captured those 3 points. That is something that's called Jamboard. It's very simple. It's a simple online tool. The good thing about that tool is if we had more time, we could have actually clustered all of those post-its to see what were the themes that are emerging. So especially if it's a group of 10 people, you know, you can actually have a discussion, move around the post-its, add in more post-its, but everyone's looking at the same thing and everyone's looking at it in real time. So, and of course, they are all colorful. So that adds to the interest levels of everyone looking at something that's colorful. You can change colors by themes, etc. Okay. So these were the three main elements that we looked at today. I think a lot can be done just with these three elements itself. Okay. In the next session, what we're going to do is we'll actually get into the how of creating an online poll. What are the kind of questions you can use for an online poll? I mean, for confirmation class and all, you can actually use it to test and see whether they have, understood things well. Like give them 4 wrong answers and 1 correct answer. And, is the class getting the answers right? So that could be the online poll. Breakout rooms, I think as far as possible, we should just use them because people talk online, but they talk in smaller groups. Okay, and people are ready, people want to connect, people want to share. Everyone wants to share. But with 50 people, it becomes very difficult for anyone to start talking. Yeah. But in a smaller group of 5, 6, 7, breakout rooms become really useful. And the screen sharing is useful because everyone is looking at the same thing. So we can even look at, what are applications and how this can be used. So this is something that they're going to be looking at when we come in next Saturday. I hope this will be useful. And I'm going very fast right now, Father, because I'm looking at my time. And you all said, we just said that one of the important things of an effective meeting is good time management. So, yeah. But yeah, with that, I finished my bit, Father, for today.
Well, thank you. Well, I guess Pearl, a little bit of time here and there is what makes us Indian, right? So if we had to actually begin on time and end on time, we wouldn't be Indian. So that's part of who we are. So anyway, so thanks a lot. I'm not going to thank Pearl just yet because we got the second part of the session left for next Saturday. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to that. So I think what we got in today's meeting was a kind of an experience of these online meetings, like she said, like conducting a poll, and I myself learned a couple of things over here during this session. So conducting an online poll, getting into breakout rooms. I agree that there's a lot more interaction that happens in breakout rooms, because even in our room, we were able to actually interact with one another, have a little bit of a chit chat also.
Yes.
So that's really good. And the other was the Jamboard and the post-its and how to organize. There's a lot more things that actually an online meeting helps us to do, because also I was just mentioning to someone some time ago in terms of the Sunday school and confirmation. Initially when you are in a physical setting, you have this problem of if you want to share an audiovisual resource, a video or a PowerPoint or something, there's always that hassle that, I need to organize a projector, a laptop, and all these kind of things, which is a big hassle in parishes. Because you cannot really organize a projector in every classroom for every class and so, so teachers don't have that option. But now being online, you can just put on anything from YouTube and you can show them that video, you can show them a PowerPoint. So sharing resources has become much more easier. And we have found like in Sunday school, it's becoming much more engaging now because you can share all these audiovisual resources with the children, with the confirmation youth and stuff like that, so that's much more happening. So these online meetings do have a lot of positive aspects. The negative aspect, one of the negatives is that there's less fellowship in terms of snacks. I think snacks makes it a church meeting so much fun.
The next time, everyone get your own coffee and get your own snack. Then we share what each of us are eating.
You can show our coffee mugs to each other, So yeah, so the thing of snacks is something that's missing, So we don't get to eat, which I think is a very important part of church meetings when we eat. That's really important. So that is something we won't be able to do on Zoom. Yeah. Okay.
Father,
so yes.
Father, we could get a biscuit, a biscuit, and at the end of the meeting, we break it and we share, That's spiritual communion also. That also is there.
Okay, that's a good idea.
That technique also.
So I think, Father, we should do that. So for the next meeting, everyone has to come with one biscuit and get either water with you or get like one cup with you. I think
a cup of tea or coffee. I think that's a fantastic idea. So
I think that's a good idea.
We can also include that in the email for next week.
I'll get a snack, okay? I'll get a
Okay, yes, Cora can get a snack. Otherwise, everyone at least get a biscuit and come.
Cora, don't get something too tantalizing. Otherwise, you'll make us feel bad over here. So
I'll get shepherd's
So the biscuit is the best option.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for coming in and participating in this webinar today. It was really nice to.
Father, can I add one more thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lionel, I'm coming home to your place to have the biscuit.
Definitely come, please come, Betty. You're so near to me. I'm not going to give you biscuit, I'll give you puri bhaji also.
Now, before you all go for biscuits and puri bhaji, we are going to meet next Saturday. So I'm going to give you all some homework now.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So now
I have to do the homework, Pearl.
Okay. Now what you're going to do, okay, is I want you all to, if you all are using Zoom, okay, go to the Zoom platform, okay, and just try and look at what are the different options, okay. Just look at the different options. If you have created a meeting before, okay, go ahead and invite a friend, create a meeting, invite a friend. We will do all of this next time, okay, but feel free to just try it out on your own, okay. Try and see if you can send a Zoom invite to somebody, create a meeting. And if there were any aspects of today that really struck you, try it out during this week. We will do the how next week, okay? We will do the how next week. But see if you can try something out during this week, and then we will all connect on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think Nicole had one question also of whether using Zoom is safe, because we have all been hearing about whether Zoom is open
Yes,
to
Father.
hacking and stuff. There are concerns like that, right?
Yes,
So,
yes,
Pearl,
Father.
would you like to say something about that? Is Zoom
Sure.
safe to use?
Yeah. So, Nicole, what's happening with Zoom right now is Zoom has sent in a lot of security updates. Okay.
Okay.
And so the latest version, in fact, all of us had to, if you're using Zoom right now, then you are on the latest version, because none of the earlier versions are working. So I think it's Zoom 5.0 right now. In terms of the security bit, it seems to be strong. That's what everyone's saying. There seems to be some bit of a whole bit. So there are conspiracy theories that, of course, Zoom was doing so very well that now the others also wanted some bit of the profits, and therefore the whole bit about the fact that the security became like an issue. But from my understanding, from people I've spoken to in industry, I think things have all been fixed. If there was anything, one of the main things was the server out of China. That was one main thing. But I think the 2 updates ago, we could actually choose which server you wanted to kind of connect to. So my sense is Zoom is safe right now. That's my sense. I've been using it for work. We still use it for work. So all of my company laptops is currently all on Zoom. And
Yeah, so sorry, Pearl. So basically, one of my friend, her daughter was on Zoom with her school,
yeah,
and so her cell had got hacked. So I don't know whether it was just her cell individually or what. So I just spoke to somebody in my office, the technical people,
yeah,
and they said it's better to use something that you purchase the app instead of just using an online app. So it's more safer.
But actually, Nicole, even Zoom, you have to purchase it if you want. Yeah. So Zoom, you need to purchase it if you want more than 40 minutes. Otherwise, what will happen is you will realize that you can use Zoom only for 40 minutes. Then it gets disconnected and you've got to reconnect again.
Okay, so like today I did not purchase it. I just went and
because
we've
set up the meeting on an account which is a paid account. Therefore, we could continue. So the person who is the host, the person who sets up the meeting, if that person has a paid account, then it can go on for 5-6 hours.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Cleared. Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Yes, Debbie. You'll have to just unmute yourself.
Whoops. Am I able to share this with my parish staff? This meeting today?
Father Joshua,
yes, you will be able to, Debbie, because we were recording this session. So hopefully we will upload this onto YouTube in some time, and we will share the link with you.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll probably do this after the second training is over. So after next Saturday, once the second part of the training is over, then we will give you both parts together, right?
Great. Thank you.
I think Ignatius had a question, or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we were just having this room breakup, no?
Yes.
And when we were, I was in group 8. We were discussing, but I could hear all the discussions of group 9. What Father was discussing with them, I could hear. Is it a common problem, or it should not happen?
Ignatius,
I could hear Father discussing with them.
Is it Ignatius? This is the first time. In fact, I wanted to comment about that, and then it went to Ignatius. This is the first time I have seen that, and for me, it reminded me of in person when you have groups sitting close by, and then one is talking too loudly. So but this is the first time I've come across that where we could, because it's the same meeting. You were able to hear what the breakout room was we could hear some bit of the breakout room. I know what you were talking about, because even I could hear like a low bit of, but I don't know which room it
No,
was.
I could hear very clearly father's voice. It was very clear.
But it's the first time I'm coming across.
I thought I've been blessed with the gift of bilocation of being in two places at once. Okay.
But it's the first time I've come across that, Ignatius. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen that way. Yeah,
that's true. Anna, is Anna?
Yes. Pearl, this is what I wanted to know. I'm a Sunday school teacher and I have my 9th and 10th with me. And you said you will be telling us the following Sunday about a couple of things, about this grouping, which I really would want to know, the polling, etc. There's one more aspect. Very often the problem is, when I share the video, the children they can see the video, but, it is mute. They cannot hear the video. And I've been trying my best, to do it very often. But at times I'm really successful. But when during the class, it so happens that the children can view it, but they cannot listen to the video. So if you could even tell us these techniques, I'd be really grateful to you.
Yeah, no, we'll do. So what we can do is we can cover all of these aspects the next time.
Right.
And I think next time could be quite we'll also keep time for all of us to kind of discuss aspects that have worked for us, questions that we've had, because you never know, someone would have tried something out. I'll tell you what I do with regards to videos, etc. But we could possibly have, because the next time is, it's almost getting to the whole technical bit of the how to, like we've experienced it, but now the whole how bit. So we can possibly most definitely, Anna, we can look at that.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think we need to conclude this meeting now. Okay, so thank you once again, all of you all, for coming in, and I really hope to see all of you all back again next Saturday. You will receive a reminder from Cinera once again by email, maybe on Friday evening or Saturday. So make a note in your diaries, because one problem of webinars is that we often forget which webinar is happening when. Because there are just so many webinars happening that you just don't remember unless you make a note of it, right? So we will send you a reminder once again. Yeah, so we actually have to make lists, because otherwise I think a number of people have forgotten also that the webinar is happening today.
Timings.
My gosh, that's very cool.
We are learning a lot of things, right? I just get about 2-3 posters of webinars on a daily basis these days. This webinar, that webinar. So even in the church, within church circles also, you get so many webinars happening. Okay. So very nice meeting all of you all from all across Bombay, and really nice interacting with all of you all. Thank you, Pearl, for the very engaging and interactive first part of the session.
Thank you.
Yeah, it really made us feel that Zoom is really so much more lively and interactive now with the way you conducted it. I guess part of the thing is also that you need to be a good host as well, someone who knows how to conduct meetings well.
Y'all will all be pros. Half of y'all already are. That I know for sure.
Yeah, and I guess it's also the love for ministry that brings all of us here together, that we want to do something in our churches, our cells and associations. So that's what has got us here. Okay.
Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father, so much.
Thank you, Father. Can we have it a little earlier? Can we have it a little earlier?
Oh, no. 4 o'clock should be fine.
4 o'clock is fine.
Should be fine, yes.
Debbie is doing this over there because she's on US time over there. But I think 4 is good enough, because I think many people take a little.
But then we must start on time, so that
we'll start on time.
We can finish.
Next time you will not have. There won't be time spent for introductions and all that, because we all know Pearl now, so we will start on time.
We have gotten into this after hours. This is after hours party that we've gotten into, right?
Good. So everyone have a great weekend and have a great week ahead, and we will see you next.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Queries, maybe they can email it to you. That's a question.
Yes,
Where can we send our
so during the week, guys, if you all have any questions about Zoom or something that you would like Cinera to take up during the next meeting, you can send us an email on that email address which is given on the poster, which is socialmedia@examiner.in. It's there on the poster. So if you just look at that poster graphic that you had received, you will find the email on that. So you can just send us an email with your questions, in case you want Cinera to look at, if you want Pearl to look at some specific aspect of conducting these online meetings or some technical difficulty that you are facing, and we can take this up at the next meeting. So just send in your queries to that email address. Okay. Good evening and good night. Sayonara.
Bye.